Sometimes you fall behind in life for causes beyond your control. Sometimes you fall behind because of terrible judgments you made when you were young. But if you're reading this, you're self-aware enough to know that you must put in the effort if you want to get ahead, even if you started later than your buddies. It would help if you made the necessary modifications to better your life. That's what you're aiming for. You can modify your course, but first, you must recognize what you are doing incorrectly. So here are some reasons why you need to catch up in life. Welcome back to another exciting video. Today's video is about 10 reasons you are behind in life. Before we start the video, please like, subscribe, and press the bell icon. You had a more challenging start than most people. It would only be fair to present these explanations by acknowledging that some people are just dealt a rough hand of cards at the start of their lives. Unstable childhoods, financial inequity, and unsupportive parents are all enormous burdens that hold people back. But that doesn't indicate that the rest of your life will be difficult because you had a difficult start. You may be a little slower than everyone else, but you will eventually catch up if you keep moving and pushing forward. This can only sometimes be used to explain every failure. A lot of folks come out on the other side. You face discrimination. Discrimination is a significant impediment in life. When you suffer discrimination because of your ethnicity, gender, sexual orientation, or any other facet of your identity, it can be challenging to overcome. It could have impacted your professional opportunities, education, or social connections. And this type of treatment might not only close doors, but also harm your self-esteem and mental health. The ongoing battle against discrimination can be stressful and demotivating, leaving you feeling like you're falling behind your peers who don't suffer the same obstacles. Thankfully, we live in an era when such behavior is being condemned, and there are more routes and chances for everyone. The playing field is leveling out. You had no idea where you were going. How can you expect to develop in life if you don't know what progress means to you? Do you want financial security, a fulfilling relationship, and a family at a young age? What about traveling, being free, single, and able to make your own decisions? You're caught in limbo when you don't know what you desire. As you observe others make success in their employment or personal life, you may feel stuck. You may have jumped between occupations or fields, searching for something that seems right, only to feel even more adrift. This lack of direction can be irritating, especially as time passes and the pressure to figure it out rises. You took a crappy job, and now you feel stuck. The odd thing about choosing a job that doesn't pay well because you're desperate is it makes you feel like you're not worth more than what you're offering. So you don't leave. You can even assume that things will get better, and by the time you know they won't, you're too terrified to look for something different. Over time, you find yourself caught in a role that doesn't challenge or fit your objectives. And the fear of taking a risk and stepping out into the unknown can hold you here longer than anticipated. The wrong people surround you. What kind of people motivate you? Those who are successful and encourage you to succeed? The ones that follow while never bringing you down? Or those who are happy with a life other than the one you envision? Different types of people inspire us. You don't have to be surrounded by the greatest of the best all the time. They are the right individuals if they motivate you, regardless of where they come from. The wrong crowd can keep you in your comfort zone, stifling your growth and advancement, but the correct group can urge you forward by providing support and new insights. You've never learned to be financially literate. Managing money is difficult for most individuals and even more complicated when those around you have yet to set a good example. We all desire the beautiful things in life, but they are costly. And when you overspend, it can sometimes feel like the only way to relieve stress is to buy more items. It would be fantastic if our parents had these discussions with us and if taxes and budgets were taught at school. But they are only sometimes. Therefore, it's up to you to educate yourself and be disciplined in applying what you've learned in the real world. Your lack of financial awareness may result in unwise spending habits, debt accumulation, or insufficient savings for the future. You observe other people making wise financial decisions, such as investing, saving, and purchasing real estate, and you feel like you're playing catch-up. The financial world can be scary. And it's simple to fall behind if you need the correct information. You initially didn't want to follow the traditional life path, but you do now. It's okay to alter your mind. You may have taken a different path than your pals earlier in life. It was a deliberate decision motivated by a desire for freedom and new experiences. But as time passed, your priorities shifted, and you now desire something different. It may be too late, but it is not. You still have many experiences to help you start your new road more quickly. It requires a significant mental change and a lot of activity, but you're not starting from scratch, you're just taking a different path. You live your life in a daydream. No, daydreaming isn't all terrible, but if it's the only place your aspirations and desires exist, they'll stay there forever. Your daydreams should serve as your first vision board. It would help to put everything you think into the practical world and then work toward it. However, dreamers are frequently lost in their ideas. It feels incredible and so realistic, and it doesn't require much effort, but when you come off of it and discover you're still in the same place you were before, it demotivates you and causes you to lose confidence in yourself. All doors are dreamers, and there's no need to pick one over the other. You don't take action for the things you want to change. Understanding what needs to change is one thing, acting to achieve those changes is quite another. The days fly by while you work, socialize, and keep your head above water. There will never be a perfect time to act on your desires, so you must perform right after watching this video. Inaction will make you feel stuck and weighed down. Even if you only achieve a small amount, you will have a sense of success when you go to bed. A tiny step forward is far superior to none at all. You're lazy. There are various causes for laziness, but if you always turn to them to justify why you're lazy, my buddy, you're shifting responsibility. It would help if you accept personal responsibility and accountability. It would help if you had that honesty because it will motivate you. It has nothing to do with being physically inactive. However, there is also a need for more motivation to pursue goals or accomplish tasks. This procrastination and avoidance might result in missed chances and delayed accomplishments, giving the impression that you need to catch up to individuals who are more driven than you. Thanks for watching the video. If you enjoyed it, please like, share, and subscribe to our channel for more exciting content.